Hi everyone, Nancy here today with my very first video blog post. I thought I'd do a video and answer the question that I get the most on my blog, which is how I come up with my ideas and what my process is to choose papers and embellishments. So first of all, I usually start with a story that I want to tell. I have this picture of my son at his first birthday party with his grandfather and other male members of our family and their namesakes. That's a really big tradition in our family for firstborn grandsons to be named after their grandfathers, and all of these little boys were. I only have one picture this time around, which is actually really unusual for me, but it's really a story that I want to tell, and it's important for my son to know where he got his name from. And so, that's our picture in our story. After I have my picture in my story, I actually will usually look through my sketchbook, which I'll show you. This is my sketchbook. This is the sketch we're going to be working on today. It's something I drew out, and sometimes I stick pretty close to it. Sometimes it doesn't work that way. Depends. And this is it's just a notebook with graph paper in it that I picked up at Staples. And I like to use the graph paper because it'll be in proportion, and I like that it keeps my lines nice and straight. Okay. The third thing that I usually will do is pick a color palette that I like. I'm loving these My Mind's Eye Stella and Rose, and I love the aqua. This is a nice navy blue print, gold. I love the gray polka dot, graph paper, ledger paper, that's always great, and this pretty print. I may use all of them or some of them. Not really sure how that's going to work out yet. So, I also picked out some embellishments from the same line. From Stella and Rose, I have these chipboard stickers. I love this one in particular because my son's birthday party was at a marina, and you see some of the boats in the background in the picture, so I think that will tie in nicely. So I will more than likely use that. I also have these great brads and the ribbon. I love this stripe. This I picked out of my stash. It's really old. I think it's at least 3 or 4 years old. It's from Creative Imaginations. I just like the color, and I like that it's a place to put pictures, or my title actually, now that I look at it. This is also from Stella and Rose. Love all these little stickers, just little odds and ends that match. And then last, alphabet titles. I just chose these because they match the navy and aqua. And I love how big they are. I love this dot. This is pretty old. It's from Basic Gray, Junebug. And this one's also Basic Gray, and it's Max and Whiskers. And then I've also pulled this one also from Basic Gray, Capella, just in case the other two don't work. I'll see how that goes. So I'm going to put all these things aside. I pretty much decided that this will be my background. I like the postage stamp edges. And I also chose this to block out a lot of the aqua because it's just a little bit too bright for the pictures that I have. Okay. I'm going to use some of the gold down here just to break up all this darkness. I really like this one. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. I'm going to continue to layer these gold pieces. And I think in order to break up the gold and the aqua, I'm probably going to fit in my ribbon here, because it's going to add a nice bold print and also the color. Okay, one of my favorite adhesives to use with ribbon is this orange double sticky tape. I'll get that on as straight as I can, but I'm not a big measurer. I don't like, doesn't need to be that perfect for me. Okay, I like the way this looks. Now I think I'm going to tuck this in a little bit. Here, I like that. I'm going to see how my picture is fitting in here, which I think that looks good there, and no space for my journaling here. Okay, so I have this part done. I'm pretty sure that I like this. I like the different colors. And so I think I'm ready for my title. And I think I'm going to start with these letters. And these were the basic gray letters. I've gone ahead and popped them out already, so I can have them ready. Let's see how this fits. I like this. Also, I also went ahead and pulled out the small card because I needed something vertical here. I have so many horizontal lines, all of these horizontal lines, even my photo's horizontal. So I do need to add some sort of embellishment or place to add something vertical. And I'm going to choose this small photography class. I think this is very old Studio Calico, I believe. I know I've had it forever. And I like it right there. And you see how it breaks up all the horizontal lines. I will move my title over. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pop this one out because I know that I want to use this one. And I'm going to leave a little bit of the backing on because I'm not sure exactly where it's going to end up. I do like that. Oh. Don't like how this ribbon is showing. So that's why I'm going to pull this up a little bit. Okay. Probably not a big deal, but I know it would bother me. Okay, so we'll put this down, and I really like the way this looks. I have an odd little spot here, which I'm not too crazy about how these two papers look here. I think I may print out a picture, a small picture of Nicholas. Or something. Something needs to go here. I'm not too happy with that. Okay, but anyway, moving on, we'll do that for sure. We'll pull up some of this ribbon. I like the folded ribbon type of look. I've seen that done so many times with this striped ribbon. And I'll probably use one of these grape brats. Just bend the prongs down and we're good. I'm going to use my scissors to cut this ribbon. small tail on this. Okay, left my ribbon a little bit rough, but I do like it. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and take a minute to print out my journaling spot and also maybe a small photo. I'm going to check it out and see how I like it in that corner. And then I'll come back and we'll put a few more embellishments on it. And I've gone ahead and printed out my journaling on this die cut that I found that matches the Stella and Rose line. I liked it better than the ledger paper. I think the journaling is much easier to read on this, and I liked all the holes and the edges, and I just thought it was a better choice. So I'm just going to trim this so that it will fit. I think I'm going to place my journaling right here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to add some brads just to add some texture or something interesting, and I'm going to use these. I'm going to glue this down. Right about there. And also, when I was putting my journaling through, I decided that I wanted to add one of these stickers with the date on it. So I put this through the printer as well. And I had also pulled out these tickets from Maya Road. I just like the color. It's just a little bit different from everything else that's on the page. I think I'm going to place this here. And then the date sticker. Yes. Okay. I also had changed out the brad. I like this pin. These are Teresa Collins, and they're just pretty and clear, and I just liked it better than the brad. I thought the brad was a little bit distracting with the stripes. The last thing I think I'm going to add is a border in this area. I just think the picture is sort of floating out here on its own. I need something to ground it to the bottom half of the layout. So I'm going to use this border. It's chipboard, and it's also from the same line. Actually, I think I'm going to leave those circles in. I like that. And we're going to place that. I'm lucky that it's the exact size of my photo there. Before I press it down, I just make sure that I like it and that it's somewhat centered. Again, not perfect, but okay. Okay, the page is complete. I told my story. I used a sketch and a color palette that I really like. I used a lot of different embellishments to decorate the page, and I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. I will take some photographs of it, and I will try my hand at creating a sketch that you'll find up on my blog. And thank you so much for watching.